And what is going on YouTube? Just another gaming channel, bringing you just another video. So guys, we're going to do one more strike. And during that strike, I'm going to talk to you about my channel. I'm going to talk to you about the reason I've had it for about a year and it's only got 200 subs. I'm going to thank those few that seem to enjoy what I do, and I know there's not a lot of effort in my editing. I do a tiny bit of cropping here and there if it's out of sync. Make sure I sync up the audio. I make sure that there's no, I do audio editing. Make sure there's no frequency. Make sure there's no interference and background noise. I just filter those out. But and do thumbnails. But other than that, there's no complex editing of things. And I do know how to do this. I remember my my very first master's project was a movie, a small movie, 5-minute movie, with hundreds of cut sequences in it. And I remember doing a design piece for a band once. They wanted basically a fast-moving piece of video work to support their music while they played on stage, and this was going to be played on like huge LED screens and things. And I remember that was. The original video was only about 4 minutes long, but then it was duplicated and flipped and reversed so that it could be a couple of times. So it was like a 20-minute long video and then looped. But in those 4 minutes, there was an edit at least once a second for the most part. In those 4 minutes, I had thousands of edits. So I can do it. I don't see why going over the top, And a lot of the really good YouTube channels now have, they employ people, assistants, video editors. They actually employ people to do these things for them. So you don't have to do the time. So all they do is narrate. This, it is what it is. It's fine. So let's start to strike. We're gonna jump in with a bad juju. We're gonna play around with these this time. See what I can do with that. We're gonna keep with that just for now. We'll use that treasure key to bump up my House of Judgment rep. I want to add one of those, and let's put another heavy ammo thingamajig on. There we go, heavy telemetry. So we're going to jump in and do a strike, and I want to talk to you about my channel, guys. Alright, so just to let you guys know what I'm hoping to have for you during Destiny 2. I'll wait for it to load up. I've got my cat sat next to me. See, I was just eating a scone, just with butter, just a plain savoury scone with butter. No currants or anything in it, raisins. Before that, at the same time, there's a fresh chicken downstairs. I cut my cat some pieces off, tore them up so they're bite-sized. She ignored those and wanted the dry bread. Wanted the scone, essentially, with butter on. So we shall see which.
Whether we wanted it or not, we've stepped into a war with the Cabal on Mars. So let's get to taking out their command one by one. Valis Ta'arik. From what I can gather, he commands the siege dancers from an Imperial land tank outside of Rubicon. He's well protected.
He's well protected.
But with the right team, we can punch through those defenses, take this beast out, and break their grip on
your face. Wow, 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 wow. Nice looking, very odd looking, but pretty nice looking doodads after it. Oh yeah, look at the light going through them. Interesting. So,
let's find access to their system.
What do I want
See if we can track
for
down
Destiny 2
Ta'arik
in my channel? Well, I'll tell you what's going to happen, guys, generally. What is coming back are the armor suits. Now, I'm pretty much one of the only channels that do the armor suits. Like, I'm not seeing many of... Some of my videos have got 3, 4, 5, 6,000 views, but I've still only got 200 subs. I just must not be good enough to sub to. No, that's not it. The human nature is people sub onto big things. Generally, people are sheep; they will follow. So, if I suddenly, for some reason, did a video that one single video that went viral and propelled me into YouTube stardom, essentially. And suddenly I had 300,000 followers overnight, and then everyone will be joining just because people are joining, not because they like my content. So I am bringing back a unique feature, which are the armor suits, the armor sets. So what that means is that basically in Destiny 1 there was maybe over 100 different armor sets, probably more, and I didn't think to really do anything about it till I started a YouTube channel and started that halfway through year 3 of Destiny. So what actually I managed, I've got maybe 50-60 full sets of armor up there, and many that I can no longer show you because they don't exist anymore. But what that means though is that I'm going to be able to do, that'll be an entire playlist for Destiny 2 for the armor set, so that's guaranteed. I will also, Xur is rumoured to show up on all 4 planets randomly in areas, in open world areas. So the European Dead Zone, he'll be in parts of that, he'll just show up one day. It looks like these guys want to just rush through it. Have they just left me to fight these guys? I think so. Well, that's going to be fun for me. But, so yeah, Xur will be hopefully something I can give you. Oh, I want to, and so Xur's something I'm hoping to give you, and I will. Of course, the first time I play the game, I'd love to play with some of you guys. I know a couple of guys have added me now, but I think the first time I play through on the campaign at least will be, the campaign, the adventures, lost sectors, and all the bits in between, the patrols and public events. I'll probably do that solo so that I've got content and narrative for the viewers, because again, there's technical issues with not being able to record party chat. Now, if I can get that party chat working, I'd be happy to do play the entire campaign at start with 3 players. So the plan is at the moment is I'll do my first character. I think you guys should decide which my first character is going to be, Titan, Warlock or Hunter. Now, I honestly don't know which one. I'm leaning towards Warlock, but I just like the sword, but I don't know, maybe Titan, I don't know, and I don't have a favourite. I think they're all great characters that, I like all my characters equally on Destiny 1, and I'm sure I feel the same, even though I've got to say, what was Destiny 2, probably 5 years in development, and the best I could come up with for the dude who creates a big shield was to give them a Captain America shield. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm a very creative person, and I'm sure plenty of those guys are down there, and that's the best I could come up with. That made me cringe a bit, I got to admit. That made me feel a bit cringe-worthy. But anyway, anywho, that's all in the past now, whatever. Those guys aren't in the past though, are they? No. But, so what I'm going to do is play through the campaign solo at first, and then the other 2 characters I'll do with friends and record those so that you guys, anyone watches, gets to see what it's like. Of course, I'll be showing everything I discover. I'll be showing patrols, I'll be showing lost sectors. Obviously there'll be, like I said, there'll be a section on Xur once I've figured out whereabouts he shows up. There will be all the strikes, trials of the 9. What else we got? We're going to have the raids. Essentially, my current YouTube page, primary page, will essentially be replaced one after another by new playlists, going from, ranging from, first there'll be the campaign, then there'll be strikes, then there'll be all the patrols in each, on the European Dead Zone, and then might be one on lost sectors, then there'll be one on Xur, then there'll be one on Trials of the 9, and of course then if Iron Banner comes, well, Iron Banner will come back, but in what form? It might be some sort of Osiris thing this time, you never know. So yeah, it'll be very interesting to see how that's dealt with. But my page will be changing. My overall page will be changing. Weeding out Destiny 1. Now they'll go into the overall playlist at the bottom, the A to Z of gaming. I'll put those in there. I think they're already in there. And start clearing them out. Now, I will be playing other games still. Elite Dangerous. I don't think I'm really going to record much of that. I don't think many people are interested. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's got a super following. I've seen other channels that just do Elite Dangerous, and there's, you know, constantly got videos that have hundreds of thousands of views on them. So, yeah. Now, that brings me to my channel. Now, I don't ask for subs, and I think this is the fact that I don't really ask for subs is nice. It's a good feeling that even without asking, I've managed to get 200 subs. It was 204, it's gone down to 201. It does this. I get 4 or 5 people join, like, you know, every so often, and then within a week or so, a couple of them leave, and then some more join, and then, you know, half of those leave. So it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. I don't know what they're wanting to join for. But I'm looking forward to doing the armour section. Now this time round I'm going to do weapon reviews. Okay guys, now I don't know if you guys want a more mathematical type approach to it, where I'm testing like headshots and body shots and shots to kill, or do you want to see like in-game footage of it being used and then me critiquing it, talking about its viability in certain situations, comparing it to other weapons, it's you know, what improvements does it need. I mean, I don't know how you guys would like that, but you know, I'm up to any suggestions on that. And I'd really like to grow my channel this year, and I think Destiny 2 will help it. I'm sure it will, because you know, if any of you guys have got friends that have never played Destiny and are about to move into Destiny 2, and you want to give them a source of entertainment about Destiny, because yeah, even though I've played like thousands of hours of Destiny on each character, even though I've played thousands of hours of Destiny on each character, I always find it more exciting to watch other people play. I don't know why. It's just human nature, maybe, just something different. I don't know, but whatever the reason, you know, it's good. So if you guys have got friends that are moving into Destiny, feel free to tell them about my channel. I'd really like to grow, you know, maybe, you know, for those that interact with me, you guys know that I pay attention to what you're saying. I respond when I see it. If I've never responded to somebody, it's because I've just simply forgot or overlooked it or not noticed. But you guys know that I respond to my subscribers. Will Peters, he's won his second game. He won a game at 100. He won a game when I reached 100 subs, and I said at 200 subs I was gonna do. They thought it without me doing anything. Ah, that's annoying. So yeah, anyway, let me finish talking. So you know, I look after those that show loyalty, and I'm not asking for loyalty or obedience or any of that. You know what I mean when I say loyalty. I mean the fact that you engage with me. You guys know that I always engage back. We have conversations through the channel. A couple of you have added me. 4 or 5 people have added me, and we've played together, or we will be playing together. I will be starting a clan on Destiny 2 that, for those that have added me, joined me, or watched me, you are more than welcome to join. You really are. Obviously, the channel will start to transform its look. Now, it won't actually be that different, and what I mean by that is, we'll essentially have the same type of playlists, but where, you know, Destiny the Iron Banner, if the Iron Banner returns, it'll simply be Destiny 2 the Iron Banner, or Destiny 2 the Iron Banner 2, or whatever it's going to be called, I don't know. Where Destiny 2 beta is, that's going to be removed. Now, if there's different, like Destiny Age of Triumph and all these DLC titles that came out, or, you know, came out per year, they're gonna be removed. But for all intents and purposes, guys, we are going to be seeing a nice, you know, steady change of content. It's gonna seem very familiar still, guys. You're gonna have your top row that's every video that I upload one after another, and then the others are all going to start to translate, you know. So So here we are, Destiny, all armor sets. Not all, it's all the ones that I've managed to get. I mean, if you look how many I've actually got. Let me see if how do you show all on this? I'm not used to this new interface, to be honest.
Some creatures of the hive strain against the will of
Alakul is my dude.
Alakul, the Darkblade, is one such. Long ago, he fomented rebellion against the king and attempted to take his mantle. Alakul failed, and now awaits the mercy of the hive. Given the chance, the Darkblade will step in to take Oryx's crown. We must not allow another prince to rise.
So yeah, I'm just looking at my armor section, and I've managed to put up 51 armor videos. They're the more recent ones. I know that I had. This is just from this year, so I know I had more than that. But
the Darkblade suffers his judgment in
you guys get the picture.
Of a hive prison. I am feeding an energy marker to your ghost.
Okay, stop talking. Okay, so you get the picture, guys. Essentially, what's going to be happening is, you know, there'll be full armor sets. This time there'll be weapon, all the exotics, some nice legendaries. We're going to talk about and discuss them. I don't think a mathematical review of damage per bullet and things. If I know that information, sure, I'll include it. But I like a more natural critique of sort of, shall we say, boots on the ground review. How does this perform in certain situations? How is it? Is it a workhorse of assault rifles? Is it a niche weapon? Does it have specific abilities that are very good in raids? You know, there'll be PvP sections. Of course, there'll be PvP sections. After me doing some PvP on the beta and absolutely destroying pretty much anyone I played, I'm going to enjoy it. I'm worried about the 4v4, I'll admit, because unless you've got an actual team, the 4v... See, okay, this is why I think Bungie have gone for 4v4. They want to eventually have this as a... They want this game as a esports professional thing. I think that's what they want. And so 4v4 is the standard format. It is more aggressive, it is more professional, it's more tactical, it's less casual. So this guy's just running ahead, leaving everything. I don't want people.
I can sense power.
Just let me enjoy this.
Hive rooms hold the bar doors shut.
My scan says the rooms draw energy.
We're gonna be consumed by the darkness if we don't wait up.
Open the door.
But yeah, anyway. So essentially, this channel's gonna change now. If you guys, like I say, if you guys know anyone that is dropped Destiny after year 1, is wanting to go back into it, or new players, and they want a source of information, or they want to see cool armors, or shaders, or cloaks, or weapons, or they want to see gameplay of me in the Crucible, or they want to see me raiding, they want to see what I find out when I'm patrolling, doing public events, doing lost sectors and doing adventures, doing all the story missions. I'll be scanning as much lore as I can find, so we can even create a lore topic and discuss what the audio files mean. I mean, that'd be interesting to do. So yeah, you know, so I think for the first time ever, guys, I'm asking if you know people that might be interested to sub. I'd appreciate it if you just, you know, I don't want you to force anyone to sub, but if you know anyone that might be interested, that's absolutely fine. You can take a look at my channel, watch this video so they know what's happening with Destiny 2 on my channel, maybe. I don't know. I just don't know. But anyway, that's the idea, and I think it could work. I really do. We're going to put that right over there. Okay, we're going to jump down here so I don't get my ass kicked. Getting on, son. See, that dude's rushing, and that's what happens when you rush, sunshine. Unless that's a different guy. I don't know.
Let's get to the other battery.
Yeah. Just like my cat's having a shit. I'm sorry if you can hear a scraping at the bottom of cat lecture. Now, I love also Horizon Zero Dawn. That'll be staying on there because there's some DLC coming, and I've paid for it. But I've got Dragon Age Inquisition. I bought that again with all the DLC. I've not played any of that since I rebought it. I want to play all The Witcher again on all the DLCs. You know, so this channel is going to be varied still, but there's going to be a heavy focus on Destiny 2. So if you do have friends that might be interested, please let them know, and if they want to sub, that's great, and if they don't, that's still okay. I'm not asking for money off anybody, I'm not asking for anything like that, and please remember, when I do giveaways, this comes out of my own money, my own pocket. Now it's cost me about £100 so far. No, actually, well, I've actually just bought a friend a copy of Destiny 2. She's struggling a bit, but yeah. So I've spent £150 today, not today, in total on giveaways essentially. And what's interesting is, now there's all these other big YouTubers do giveaways and more luxurious prizes than games, but what you need to understand is the more successful you become, and when you get sponsored, you start getting all that stuff for free. You get PS4 Pros for free. You get all the amazing headsets for free. You get the monitor, the 4K monitors, and PC. You get entire gaming PCs from Alienware for free. You get all this stuff for free that for you and to give away to your subscribers. And well, you know, so please understand, it costs these big YouTubers, it costs these guys absolutely nothing when they do a giveaway, nothing. And as it's a business, they probably even write off some of the stuff as tax. You know, when it comes to things like postage, if they have to post, I bet they claim tax back on postage because, you know, because they can. But not me, guys. Everything costs me money, and that's okay, because for those, there's about 5 or 6 of you guys. There's no point in me giving out your names. I don't know if you even want to, but you know who you are. That really do pay attention to what I say and watch my videos, and you comment. You comment on most videos, and I enjoy it. You guys are my link to the outside world. So,
right track.
You know,
energy marker
please understand.
Find the Dark Blade. Finish this.
You know, I don't begrudge any of the giveaways, and you know, if my channel grows, and eventually if I could start, you know, monetizing it, you know, the things I'll be giving away, I'll be PS4 Pros, you know, and I'll be buying those myself. You know, I've got a brand new Elgato HD 60 over here, brand new. I bought it because I thought mine were broke. Turns out it's not. I did open it, but it's brand new, it's not been used, so I just opened it to check. And it's sat there, it's 140 English pounds, it's, what, 260 American dollars. Now, I'm happy to get, you know, maybe when I reach, I don't want to do giveaways every 100 subs, because eventually I'll be giving so much stuff away. When you reach a certain number, you start to increase exponentially. You know, it took me 6 months to get 50 subs, but you know, if we're on, when you hit a few thousand, and if more people comment and give likes, your video is higher up in the status and in related, when people, you know, search for things, it shows up more. And my videos probably don't show up anywhere, and you know, but because I've only got the odd comment, the odd like, and I always like my own videos. I know you're not supposed to, but you know, I'm just trying to support myself. But you know, I promise you guys, you know, I'm willing to give away like Elgatos that I bought myself, and games, you know, game giveaways and all sorts of stuff. So you know, I'm a genuine. I believe myself to be genuine in that sense. There's a lot of people on, so please be aware. You know, there's all those, you've probably seen them, all those people that do like iPhone giveaways, and they've got like a truck full of iPhone boxes, but they just went out and bought the iPhone boxes, the empty boxes. That's all they did. Okay? Because some people have, you know, they're basically scam. They get likes and they get subscriptions, and then they might give away one phone. Because those phones are calculated in at over just under $1 million. There's no, you know, so people do scam giveaways. People give away PC builds, but then never deliver the actual PC. I'm not like that, guys. If I do giveaways, I'm going to do it right. So the person who won, the person who won the Destiny 2 game, he's like, look, I've already got that game. He said, why don't you save money and spend on yourself, right? But I made a pledge to do a giveaway for each 200 subs. He's the only person that enters, so he wins. So what he said instead was, well, why don't you just give me a £30 Xbox voucher thing, and that'll do. And I'm like, okay, fine. But I'm not going to give him a £30 Xbox voucher. I'm going to give him a £50 Xbox voucher because the game Destiny 2 currently costs £50. And so, you see, not only could I have got away with giving £30 away because he's a decent guy, but I'm a decent guy. So no, I'm like, no, that's not what, you can't get a game for £30. I'm going to give you £50. So a £50 voucher to Will, who won the Destiny 2 giveaway, so congratulations to him, and he's going to buy a game of his choosing when he wants, and that's fine. The Destiny 2 copy that I was going to pre-order was not the standard version, the version I got from my friend is not the standard version. It's not the collector's one, it's the one in between. It's the Salute one. There's a new Salute one on Amazon. You get the pre-order bonus beam weapon, Cold Heart, and you get new, what they're called, you know, the things when you can dance and do shit. But anyway, there's new types of salutes they're giving away free. The emotes, so there's a pack of emotes you get with it as well. So I could have gone for the standard version and it cost like £6-7 cheaper, but why bother? So Will, congratulations on winning. You'll be getting the Xbox token voucher you wanted because you've already pre-ordered Destiny 2. And again, guys, if anyone is coming new into Destiny 2, you've got friends that are coming into Destiny 2, or are returning to Destiny 2 after leaving Destiny 1 early on, please send them over to the channel, see what, you know, if they want to understand Destiny 1, there's plenty of content there. If they want to understand the gameplay again, there's plenty of content there. I've done storylines for the DLCs and things. You're more than welcome to watch it all again. Anyway, guys, for those that watched this video, thank you so much, I appreciate it. And for those of you that really do seem to be dedicated to my channel, it really means a lot, guys. Honestly, it really does. So I thank you, and I will see you all soon. A couple more days, guys. We'll all be rocking Destiny together. Cannot wait. We'll start a clan and we're going to destroy that raid. So let's get it done. Have a good one, guys, and cheers.